went live?
Yeah. In a world. All right, people have already started getting triggered. I hit everyone with the genetic modification truth bombs before we went live, but I'll show you where we are. You didn't already see it. There you go. Atlantic City, Boardwalk, infamous. So we got people around here. People walking from this way, so we're just gonna get to it. You don't need the permission of the government to breathe oxygen. That's stupid. They said it was going to take 2 weeks to flatten the curve. That was over a year ago. So it looks like they don't know what they're talking about. I can't get too specific because YouTube will actually terminate my channel. That's how free of a country this is. I could read medical journals to you. Do not take what they give you. Oh, all hell Biden. He said we can breathe oxygen again as long as we take what they give us. How about no? We don't need that crazy psychopath's permission to do anything. Don't get it twisted. Trump's a psycho too. They're all psychos. They're all related. Every single president ever has all tracked back to English royalty, including Obama. Every single one of them. It's just a troll. It's a world play, and you're not in the group. Don't take what they give you. Surely everyone knows what I'm talking about because there's only one thing that they're trying to give everyone. Do not take what they give you. Look up the clinical trials. So anyway, I can't talk about that too much, so I'm going to hit y'all with some other truth bombs. So everyone here thinks the Earth is a magic spinning ball. That's not true. The Earth's not a spinning ball. That's dumb. That defies physics. The Earth is geocentric stationary plane. So I'm offering $100 cash to anyone that can come up here and answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth model. If you get them right, you get $100. If you get them wrong, there's no strings attached. So what's there to miss, right? What's to lose here? $100 cash. All you gotta do is try to answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth. Since people think I'm so crazy, I don't believe in the globe Earth, I give them a chance to come prove they even know what it is. $100 cash.
It's not fair. I went to public school.
So did I. Yeah, but I feel you, bro. Public school's trash. The government's brainwashing us. That's what school is. It's indoctrination. Christopher Columbus discovered America, but there were people already here. They really thought that one out. Yeah. The government lies about everything. So, including the shape of the Earth. You guys think I'm crazy whenever I say in a second what it is that I think the Earth is? That's why I'm offering everyone $100 cash, no strings attached, get 3 basic questions. I'll even tell you what the first question is. How many times does the globe Earth spin? Every 24 hours. Easiest question I could think of. If you get that right and 2 more questions right, you get $100 cash, no strings attached. Because you guys think I'm crazy because I don't believe the Earth's a ball. Yeah, you don't even know what it is. You think I'm crazy for not believing in. It's like if I go into church and someone tells me the Bible's real and then they tell me they never read Genesis before. What a cool story, bro. You don't even know what your book says yet. How do you know it's real? $100 cash, anybody get 3 basic questions about the globe Earth right? No one will get it right. I know all the answers off the top of my head just because I researched it. What's up? How many times does the Earth spin every 24 hours? One time. That's right.
One time.
I see you, bro. All right, he got it right. I feel bad because I'm gonna have to ask you a question that no one ever gets right, bro. I'm sorry, but how far away is the sun?
Over 1 million miles.
How many?
Over 1 million miles.
Over 1 million miles. That's true. That's true. See if you want to guess a number. Guess a number. It's in millions of miles. Yeah, guess that's something millions of miles. It's pretty high. It's under 100, but it's over 1. It's closer to 100.
90 million?
90 million. That's super close. I'm going to give it to you just to give it to you. It's actually 93 million. Yeah. 93 million miles. All right. Dang, I feel bad. How big is the Earth? Like, how many miles around is the Earth?
About 1 million miles.
Oh, 1 million. That's a little high. Look, I'm going to give you some participation bread, though, just for helping get it started. Here you go. Here's a 5, bro. Yeah, thanks for coming up and playing. First people that play get a little participation bread, you feel me? So I've already given 2 of the answers out. So I have to change the second one, but easy peasy stuff. This is all the basic stuff too. I'm not asking you to define the theory of relativity, or how do you have pressure adjacent to a near perfect vacuum, or what is fluid statics, or how many, I'm not asking you any of these things that I debate the astrophysics professors with. I'm just asking you the basic thing. See, when I tell you that I think the earth is flat, and actually I know it, you think I'm crazy. You're a flat earther. No, actually, you're a flat earther too. You just don't know it yet. Do you feel like you're spinning right now? Unless you've been chugging tequila, you're not spinning, bro. All right, you're turning up then. And hey, yeah, okay. And if you turn up a little too much, you get the spins and you lay down. What do they tell you to do? Roll over and put your feet on the ground so you stop spinning. Guess why? Because the earth doesn't move. Have you ever felt the earth moving? Of course not. It's because it doesn't move. So this is what the globe earth says, that whenever you see the sun move through the sky throughout the day and then you have a sunset, it's actually sitting still. You're just falling backwards 1,000 miles an hour, and it looks like that. I thought I was the crazy one. Whenever you see a sunset, do you think it's actually sitting still and you're falling backwards 1,000 miles an hour and it just looks like that? Or is the sun moving in the sky? $100 cash. Anybody get 3 basic questions about the globe earth right? No strings attached. I even try to help you out a little bit. You can't come up here with your dumb phone on Google though, That's the only rule really. I do this because whenever I say I know the earth is flat, you're like, this guy's crazy. He thinks the earth's flat. But you guys don't even know what the globe earth is or what it claims. So you think I'm crazy for not believing in something you don't even know yet. You don't know how big it is, what tilt it's on, how fast it spins, how fast it goes around the sun. You don't know how to test it. You don't know what size it is or what rate it's supposed to curve at, how big the sun is, how big the moon is. I know all these things. I went and tested the earth. That's why I've been kicked off PayPal, Venmo, YouTube, etc. In Congress, they admit they censor flat earth. Why do that? Why they censor flat earth? Because it's the truth. They said it's dangerous misinformation. Yeah, it's so dangerous. I'll say that horizon out there is horizontal, and that's what the word horizon means. That's why it's called that. It comes from the word horizontal. They say, oh, it looks flat out there. It's actually curving. We just call it sea level, just to say that. Water always finds its level. That's why we put fluid in levels to build houses. It's called fluid statics. Water always finds its level. How is 70% of a ball flat? $100 cash. Anybody answer 3 basic questions about the globe earth, right? No strings attached. The earth has to curve at 8 inches per mile squared. It doesn't do that. So it's not a ball. It's just objective. Check this out. This was actually a lie by Luciferians. If you've ever heard of the Masons, if you make it to the 33rd degree, you'll find out that they're Luciferians and that the earth is flat. Okay, well, look at this. Their favorite number is 666. Let's see how many times this has 666 in it. Oh, man, I'm going to need that music to chill, bro. It's got copyright written all over it. Jeez Louise. All right, let's see how many times coincidentally 666 comes up in this globe earth model. That's complete lie and stupid and dumb. Okay, so supposedly the circumference of the earth in nautical miles is 21,600. That's 6 times 6 times 600. The diameter of the moon is 2160. That's 6 times 6 times 60. We're supposedly on a 66.6 degree tilt. Okay, if you Google it, it'll say 23.4, but that's from a 90 degree right angle, and that's actually 66.6. So you're on both. 66.6 degree tilt, nautical miles, and circumference 21,600. 6 times 6 times 600. Supposedly, Isaac Newton discovered gravity because an apple fell on his head. Guess what year? 1666. That's right, 666. Guess what the number for gravity is? 6.6666. Guess how fast we're traveling around the sun? 66,600 miles per hour. That's like 666s in a row. You guys sound like coincidence theorists if you think that's legit. They're Luciferians, that's their number. They stamped their number all over it. So you really believe that we're on a 66.6 degree tilt going 66,600 miles per hour? There's also something called the Arctic circles. Every country in the world has agreed you're not allowed to travel past the 60th south latitude. It's called the Antarctic Treaty. Russia, China, America, they all agreed even though they're enemies. Well, guess where the Arctic circles are? 66.6 degrees north and south. It's a joke, bro. They're literally trolling you. I've been testing the Earth. I know for a fact that it's not a ball. It has to curve at a certain rate. We have long-distance observations that are impossible on a ball. We saw mountains in France from 200 miles away. They should have been covered by 1 mile of Earth curve. So think how long a mile is. Go up and down. A physical curvature should be blocking your view 1 mile. It was nowhere. We saw the entire mountain top to bottom. This is impossible on a ball. So whenever you walk around and you don't feel like you're moving, it's because you're not moving. You're not spinning 1,000 miles an hour. You're just not moving. And when you see the Earth is flat, every time you look over the water, you know why? Because the Earth is flat. It's not curving. And yet they tell children they can't believe anything that they're told. And when they go outside and they see stuff move in the sky, well, actually, that's an optical effect. What's in the sky is still, you're just spinning 1,000 miles per hour. You just can't feel it. $100 cash. Anybody can answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth, right? Since I'm so crazy for not believing in it, you should at least know what it is, right? Oh, but NASA went to the moon in 1969. They just can't go back 50 years later. I guess they're out of Nazis. Yeah, that's right. We brought Nazis over here in Operation Paperclip. I thought we hated Nazis. I thought Nazis killed a lot of people when we were supposed to hate them. Then why did the government bring them over here in Operation Paperclip, declassified? If the government loves you so much, why did Operation Mockingbird, who's also declassified, says they took over the mainstream media? When you watch CNN and Fox News, you're watching CIA agents. What a joke. That's what they said. Take it up with them. They just know you won't read it. They said that the news anchors are CIA agents. Huh. Isn't that funny? No, you got to pick Trump or Biden, right or left, Fox or CNN. No, you're just picking between CIA agents, bruh. You're getting trolled. And guess what they all agree on? That you're supposed to take what they're coming out with. They all agreed the world should shut down overnight. They all agree we should go into lockdowns. Oh, this is a free country. You know where else they use the word lockdown? In prison. Yeah, you're in the pod and then you have to get locked down. You have a curfew. I'm not 12, bruh. I don't have curfews. They put us in curfews and lockdowns. Oh, this is a free country. I guess I'm tripping. The entire world shut down over Q and they all agreed on that. Thought they were enemies. We agree with China and Russia on this, though. We'll put our differences aside. As long as we can all shut down and force people to have curfews and be scared of the air. I can't get too specific because YouTube will literally terminate my channel. But I'm going to say this, though. This is going to be a heavy for some people, but who cares? So they're conditioning you for what's called the mark of the beast. If anyone's ever heard the mark of the beast, you'll see a movie and it's like, oh, you're going to get a tattoo, a 666 on your head. Nah, that's not what it says. They've been scanning your wrist and scanning your forehead as you go into stores this entire year. This is to take your temperature, coincidentally. This is the same year they told you to wear a mask to identify yourself, to buy, sell, or trade. You're not allowed in stores without one. You know what the prophecy from thousands of years ago said? That you'll have to take the mark to buy, sell, or trade, and that it'll be on your wrist and forehead. Now, I'm just saying they're conditioning you for it because people are going to take a mark, they're going to come in, they're going to get scanned on their wrist and forehead and see if they have it. You're going to become robots. Well, they'd have to genetically modify you and put something in you to do this. Oh, wait, that's what they're doing. So the whole world shut down the same year. They all agreed on it. Everyone agreed you have to wear a mask to identify yourself to buy, sell, and trade, showing that you're conditioned, that you have to be in the in crowd that's compliant with the orders to buy and sell things. And they're scanning your wrist and scanning your forehead. What a coincidence. I can't get too specific because I'll really get kicked off YouTube in the super free country that we live in. So anyway, they're getting you ready for the mark of the beast. Don't take anything that they give you, especially whenever they admit it's not safe. Yeah, I know. Yeah, not everybody. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If they heard this on CNN, it'd be true. That's the only way. And you're right, my man. Not everybody can hear it, but dude, I just do this for the people that got ears to hear, you know? As long as, like... Yeah, it's all good. Their lies are pretty crazy. What can I do? I already know, bro. But there's a few people out here that might hear it. Yeah. My man Yeshua said to plant the seed and keep it pushing, let the dead bury the dead. So that's all I can do. Yeah, Yeshua, that was his real name, not Jesus. That's actually a curse. It means may his name and remembrance be blotted out. Oh, what does this guy believe in the Bible? This guy's religious. You're already ready to know I'm wrong. Look at this, funny. I hate religion. Men are stupid. Everything they came up with is dumb. His name wasn't Jesus, it was Yeshua. He wasn't born on December 25th. That's dumb. That's Nimrod's birthday. It's about the sun. He was born on September 11th. Ever heard of that date? Probably a coincidence. To me, the people that are unopen-minded, they're actually coincidence theorists. They call me conspiracy theorists, they're coincidence theorists. Yeah, NASA said they went to the moon in 1969, they just can't go back still 50 years later. That seems legit. I have an iPhone 12 now, bruh. Has better processing than a warehouse of computers did in 69. You wanna know what the world's most famous astronaut said about it? I'd go back to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we destroyed that technology and it's a difficult process to build it back. What? 1969 technology, we can't build it back and we give them $60 million a day? You know what NASA said? They admit that these pictures they show you of a globe Earth from space, that they're just cartoons. That's what they say on their website. Literally, you can Google it now on your dumb phone, go to Google, nasa.gov, Robert Simmons, blue marble, the most infamous picture ever shown to the world of the Earth. The blue marble, it was the default wallpaper on iPhone 1, first generation. Everyone's heard of blue marble. Well, they admit it's a cartoon. I thought they went to the moon in 1969, bruh. I thought we had satellites out there. Why are they giving us cartoons? I'll give you what it says on the website. We take high altitude pictures, we stitch them together on a flat map surface, wrap it around a ball, bring an artist in to do an artist rendition to match what the observer expects it to look like. A direct quote from this artist named Robert Simmons is, "Of course it's photoshopped. It has to be. You can't make it up." So whenever you get a picture of the Earth and you Google it, they admit those are just cartoons and not real pictures. Well, guess what? I have thousands of pictures of the Earth and it's not curving ever anywhere. It's supposed to curve at 8 inches per mile squared. That's a certain rate, all right? It's called geometry, of the measurement of shapes. Well, they say the Earth's like a sphere, right? So it has to curve at a certain rate based on the size of that sphere. They say the radius value is 3,959 miles. So it has to curve at 8 inches per mile squared to 1,000 miles. That means I'm supposed to see the curvature of the Earth at 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. A lot of people shut down when you say math, but the square root of 1 is 1, okay? So 1 times 1.225 is 1.225. That means if I'm 1 foot off the surface of the Earth and the Earth is the magic ball they showed us cartoons of in elementary school, I have to see the curvature at 1.225 miles away. We have an observation off the coast of Cali, 1 foot off the surface. We see a horizon over 10 miles away. That would require the radius be over 250,000 miles. So again, they said the radius is 3,959 miles. That's under 4,000. We have an observation that would require the radius be 264,000. Uh-oh. We falsified the radius. This is why in Congress they admit they censor flat Earth. I debate astrophysics professors. They can't answer these questions. We falsified the radius value. If the radius value is wrong, the entire model's wrong. I've been kicked off Venmo, PayPal, you name it. Why is this being censored like that? Because this is the truth. You're going to have to open your mind up to figure it out. You're not a tiny speck of dust spinning in an ever-expanding universe with aliens coming to save the day. That's dumb. And if anything does come, they're coming out of the ocean, which is still 70% unexplored, by the way. So anyway, let's talk about some more problems with this stupid fairy tale that the Masonic Luciferians cast onto the world with a bunch of sixes. So you're breathing oxygen right now. That's how you stay alive, or at least some of you guys are. And so those of you that are breathing oxygen, that's called gas pressure. By the way, there's nothing wrong with the air. I checked it. It's good. Anyway, so it's called gas pressure, okay? You can't have gas pressure without a container. It's called the second law of thermodynamics, which says entropy will increase and a system will spontaneously seek equilibrium. Higher pressure will migrate to low pressure. Heat will migrate to cold. Let me simplify it. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Whenever you have a soda, the only way it stays fresh is that it's sealed, right? It's carbonated. It has a higher gas pressure. It's higher pressure in there. It's how it stays fresh. When you open up the soda, what happens? It goes psh, and it equalizes to the lower pressure around it. The only way you had that pressure build up is you had a very tightly sealed container, because you have to. That's the only way you can have high pressure. How could you have high pressure of oxygen that we breathe and numerous other gases sitting next to a vacuum without a container? You literally couldn't. It would fill the vacuum instantly. Instantly. Turn your vacuum on, see what happens. You can't have a near perfect vacuum of 10 to the negative 17 torr next to a pressurized system. It violates the second law of thermodynamics. And none of these little quote unquote scientists you guys look up to can answer. I debate them all the time, 5v1. So literally what they call space, how they define it as a vacuum, is literally impossible according to scientific natural law. Something else that's a scientific law is fluid statics. This says that water will always conform to its container and find its level. So let's pour water in a water bottle, and if you hold it up, it's level. If you tilt it to the side, it still finds its level. Water always finds its level. This is why we put water in, or fluid in levels. What's up, bro? Alright, so the way that we actually build houses and stuff, this is how we do construction. We put fluid in levels. Alright, water always finds its level. You see this water out here? Guess what? It's level. That's why it looks like that. You know why we call it a horizon? It's because it's horizontal. It literally comes from the word horizontal, horizon. So they say it looks flat, just curved. It feels still, it's just moving. The sky looks like it's moving, it's just still, and you're moving. You know what the other option is? The earth is flat because it looks flat. Yeah, it looks flat because it's flat. You don't feel it moving because it's not moving. You see things moving in the sky because stuff in the sky moves. How profound. Or when you see a waterfall, it's actually tilted backwards, going backwards, upside down. What a cool story. And I guess butterflies and helium are gravity proof. This is the dumbest lie ever. I've been testing it for 5 years. The Earth's not a spinning ball. It literally can't be. It defies physics. So... but you know what people want to say? What, do you fall off the earth then? That's the dumbest. Dude, do you think someone actually you think real flat earthers think you fall off the earth? you can't, you can't, you can't get to the edge of the earth. It's called the Antarctic Treaty. Every country in the world's agreed you're not allowed to explore past the 60th south latitude. Someone did it a few decades ago, and they found out that there were 60,000 miles of an ice shelf that contains the water. Captain Cook documented it. Now it's illegal for you to even try to do that. Every country's agreed you can't do that. That would prove the Earth's a ball. You would just come over an ice cap, come back up on the other side, and prove it's a sphere. It's called circumnavigation.
She just wanted to know, so like, if the Earth was flat, like what you're saying and everything,
Yeah.
like, what does it change? Or like, what's the point of not letting us know that it's flat?
Why would they lie, basically?
Yeah, why would they lie?
Yeah, that's like the number one question we get. So I always say this analogy real fast so you kind of see where I'm coming from. Like, if say you have a girlfriend and I walk up to you with an iPhone, I'm like, bro, I got some bad news. Your girl's cheating on you. I got a video of it. Are you going to say, nah, I don't want to see the video until you tell me why she would lie to me? She would never lie. I don't believe she would lie. Why would she even cheat? So until you can tell me why, I'm not looking at it. Or would you look at the evidence, find out she cheated, then figure out why? So just to say, you have to figure out if they lied and then figure out why. But I'll tell you why. I think they lie.
What would be the point?
Well, they get $60 million every single day at NASA. You can't go past the 60th south latitude. NASA gets $60 million every
Yearly
day.
budget, then.
No,
What
$60
would
million
the
a
yearly
day.
budget be?
20-something billion. So anyway, and then every country's agreed you can't go past the 60th south latitude, so they're hiding land and resources. But the government would never lie for land, resources, and money, right?
No, I couldn't do that.
They just killed thousands of people for those things for decades. In addition, they told you, yeah, the government always lies. Well, only NASA.
agree with you there.
The government. NASA's a governmental agency. NASA's a governmental agency.
Oh, exactly.
Of course they lie. All right, we can keep going though. So there's a psychological impact whenever you believe the opposite of everything that you observe. When you feel like you're not moving, but you have to believe you are moving, and you see that the Earth is flat, you have to believe it's curving. There's a psychological ramification. You can no longer tell the difference between truth and fiction. This makes it good for a slave state. That's why they used to give people in the concentration camps fluoride, because they'd be more docile. You just aimlessly wander around taking orders. You can't tell the difference between truth and fiction. It makes for a more efficient slave state. In addition, they told you you're a tiny speck of dust in an ever-expanding universe of nothingness. Lightning struck primordial soup, some rocks turned into fish, and they were like, man, this water's whack. And they jumped out, grew some feet, turned into rodents, turned into apes, turned into humans. Well, that's nonsense. The truth is you were created. Okay, so if the Earth is geocentric and stationary, that means it's the center of everything that exists. There's literally no way that could happen unless it was put there. That seems like a pretty big difference to me. Either we're a tiny speck of dust and we just randomly popped out of nothing, or someone created the Earth. Why would they lie? Well, if you knew there was a creator, you knew to answer to him. You wouldn't have to get the psychopath in the White House permission to breathe air. The air was put here for you, bro. You don't need permission for it. That's dumb. It's very simple. They lie for many reasons. They're hiding land. They have more advanced civilizations in areas that we're not allowed to go. Why would they not lie? Knowledge is power. It's much more powerful if you're the only one with it. So I got a question for you. You're asking me, why would the government lie? I'm asking, why would they not? Government lies all the time, bro. They started Vietnam War with Gulf of Tonkin. We attacked our own ship and said it was Vietnam and started a war and slaughtered thousands of people. Then came out and admitted that we did it. It's declassified now that we started that war. Oh, a passport popped out of fire and floated down to the bottom floor and told us where the bad guy was, with weapons of mass destruction. Oh, wait, never mind. They're not there. The day before 9/11, the Pentagon came out and said that there was $2.1 trillion missing mysteriously. The very next day we had 9/11. A plane hit the area of the Pentagon where that missing money was documented. What a coincidence. You guys sound like coincidence theorists. The government always lies. So don't worry, it's illegal for you to try to go to space too. It's also illegal for you to go to the north, which is the center of the surface of the Earth. It's illegal for you to go south. So usually when you're telling the truth, you don't gotta lie a lot. So something else they told me whenever I was in school was, people used to think the Earth was flat, and then they showed me a picture of a boat falling off of the water. And then it says, but then they noticed that the boats disappear. And that's because they go behind the curvature of the Earth. So that's how they found out the Earth was a ball. That's what Bill Nye, the science guy, who's actually an actor, not a scientist, that's what he told me when I was in school. Well, guess what actually happens? You go out there, it looks like the boat disappears. If you pull out a pair of binoculars, guess what happens? You can see it again. Would you get X-ray vision that went through the curvature of the Earth? No, of course not. And then when it disappears, when it disappears with the binoculars, you can pull out a P900 camera and bring it back again. So all that happens is you can't see forever. You have to increase your optical limit to see further. You can see the boat again. It doesn't go behind a curvature of the Earth. There is no curvature of the Earth. That's what water does. It finds its level. Okay, so put it simply, you couldn't walk up to a mound of dirt and see through it to the other side. The Earth has to be physically blocking your view like that. It does that nowhere. Not Australia, not Japan, not China, not Florida, not Cali, not Tennessee, not Kansas. So how is this ball flat everywhere? But the truth is, most of you guys have never tested the Earth. You've never made long-distance observations. You don't know what size it is. And I don't blame you. Don't get me wrong. Like, we've been hella brainwashed. We've been brainwashed since we were like 5. They're like, hey, look, this is where you live. See this globe? It says, not for educational purposes on the bottom, and it's all disproportionate, and it's not actually useful for traveling or anything else, but this is where you live, I promise. And then you were like, wouldn't I fall off? What's up?
I want 1 pound and a half.
Good.
If you're going through the Pacific, how do you get to the other side of the Earth? So you can do something called circumnavigation east to west. So you use a compass and it points north, you'll go east or west relative to the center. So you'll come back around to where you started. It's called east to west circumnavigation. It doesn't work north to south though, it's illegal.
You can't win. You can't win. You can't win.
All right, look, check this. This is a circle, right? Okay, the center would be north. That's what our compass faces. That's how we travel. That's how we get east, west, south. Okay, so as we go east, it's going to keep pointing north towards the center, so your east updates, and you're going to do a full circle back to where you started. If you go west, it'll be this way. Relative to north, it's illegal to go south, though. It's called the Antarctic Treaty. That's what would prove the Earth's a ball. No, it's good. You're going to have a lot of questions. This changes everything.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Hey, where my money at? Hold up.
Yeah, you cool. It changes everything. Yeah, well, they did a good job brainwashing us.
Yo.
Yeah, like you were like 5 and you're like, wouldn't I fall off the ball? That was like your first question. You're like, wait, wouldn't we fall off? And they said, gravity. You're like, all right, bet. When's recess? Yeah, it's because it's being censored by the government.
Let's hear some.
All right, I mean, so they say that the Earth is a spinning ball in a vacuum and that we have gas around it. Inside of a vacuum, you can't have gas. Gas would go into the vacuum. Literally every lie they've ever told about space is impossible. Let's see, check this out. So like I said, we saw these mountains from 200 miles away. According to the globe Earth, it's supposed to be hidden by 1 mile of Earth curve. Well, 1 mile vertically up and down that blocks your view. None of it was there. We saw the whole mountain top to bottom. Saw the whole mountain.
You know already.
Yeah, and then we also saw the skyline of Chicago over Lake Michigan from 60 miles away. According to the globe Earth mass, should have been completely hidden by the curvature of the Earth. We could see the entire thing top to bottom. So we have observation 1 foot off the surface in Cali where you're supposed to see the curvature at 1 mile away. We see it from 10 miles away. The horizon's over 10 miles away. The radius would have to be over 250,000 miles. They claimed it's under 4,000. They objectively lied. And if the radius is wrong, the whole model's wrong. Day and night uses that. Gravity uses that. Orbit trajectories of the planets use that. Distances on the Earth use that. If the radius value is wrong, the entire model's wrong. That's why we're censored. I thought I was crazy. $100 cash to anybody answers 3 basic questions about the globe Earth, right? Because people think I'm crazy because I don't believe in the globe Earth, but they don't even know what they believe in. And they're like, oh, no, it's not just NASA. SpaceX goes to space, too. They're a private company. I've documented 2 of their launches this year. They're jokes. They go parabolic. But anyway, actually, they get hundreds of millions of dollars from the government. And Elon said, well, if it wasn't for NASA, we would have never been to space. And he wants to put a chip in your brain. This guy's not a psycho. So check this. They brought Nazis over here in Operation Paperclip. The SS officer Werner von Braun was put in charge of it. He wrote a science fiction book in the 50s that said that there would be a guy named Elon that founds the first civilization on Mars. He wrote it in the 50s. And so now we have Elon Musk about to take us to Mars, supposedly, in 2021. What a coincidence. I guess when the Nazi wasn't busy murdering millions of innocent people, he was also a prophet. So this is basically just a Nazi troll, and they admit Nazis came and took us to space. And Nazis had UFOs in the 30s declassified. Why are they bringing us rockets in the 60s? That's dumb. And when they come and tell you about UFOs, oh, wow, I've seen 7 in one night. That doesn't impress me. UFOs are super old. They're like a century old. Actually, they were ancient civilizations with UFOs, but some people aren't ready for that one. So they're about to deceive you with UFOs, but it's like archaic. It's old. It's not even a new technology. William Cooper, who the government killed because he came and predicted 9/11 and many other things. Yeah, he also blew the whistle on Project Bluebeam, which is where they're going to fake an alien invasion with holographic technology. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they came and killed him, man. They shot him in his crib. Probably a coincidence. So, anyone that actually comes and speaks the truth. I think now, dude, they just they think that they kind of got it won. Like most people that walk by, they're not interested in truth. They mock me, or they're still scared of the air. Like a year later.
Young generation needs to know.
Yeah, that's why I do this. I do it for the children. Oh, thank you, bro. Much love, bro. Much love, much love. So yeah, man. I mean, the Earth is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. Did y'all know that? The Earth is flat. You know why you always see the horizon look flat? Because it's flat. The Earth doesn't move. It's the center of everything. And the sky resets around Polaris in the center, the North Star, for all recorded history for thousands of years. The Egyptians built pyramids that lined up with the same stars they still line up with today. I studied for 5 years. 5 years. Studied. The North Star has stayed right in the center of all the other stars for all history. So if you take what's called time lapse, you just record the sky for the night. I do it a lot. It shows all the stars go in circles around the center star, which is Polaris. It just sits in the center, and every other star goes around it over and over and resets every single year for all recorded history. What they say, we're spinning 1,000 miles per hour, going around the sun 66,000 miles per hour, as the sun shoots 500,000 miles per hour, and the galaxy shoots 1.3 million miles per hour. That would never happen.
Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
Maybe.
Okay.
Cool. Sure. You know what the radius of the Earth is? I can't think of really easy ones. Okay, how about here's one. So it's multiple choice. What shape do they say that the Earth is? Is it a sphere or is it pear-shaped?
She's funny as fuck.
They actually officially say it's a pear. They say it's shaped like a pear. I just wanted to show you how stupid it is. I want to show you how stupid it is. The Earth is flat. You knew that? The Earth's flat, bro. They lied. So do you feel like you're moving right now? You feel like you're spinning right now?
No, man, I don't.
No, you don't, bro. Do this.
I'll probably get punched in my face.
You ain't spinning, bro. How you balancing on one foot? You know, they say you don't feel it spinning. They just say it's so big that you can't tell it's spinning. But it's just not spinning, bro. The Earth just doesn't move. You know? I mean, make up your own mind. You ever seen a sunset? You know, the sun, like, it goes through the sky and then it disappears on the horizon. It sets over there. Well, they say it's actually sitting still and you're falling backwards 1,000 miles an hour, and it just makes the sun look like it's moving away from you. But really, the sun just moves away from you, bro.
I don't get it.
The Earth doesn't move. You see how it looks flat out there? It's because it's flat, bro. But it's a big red. But yeah, we may be here tomorrow. Y'all can come chat with me.
The mental gymnastics.
Yeah, it's
So $100 cash. Anybody thinks they can answer 3 basic questions of the globe Earth. The Earth is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. That's dumb and defies physics. The Earth is flat, doesn't move, in the center of everything. If you think I'm crazy for thinking the Earth's flat, then come take my $100. Should be an easy lick. The truth is, you don't even know what you think I'm crazy for not believing in. So it's like telling me the Bible's real, but you never read Genesis. What a cool story. If you never read Genesis, I'm not going to listen to you tell me about the Bible, bro. So I know all about the model. I've tested it for 5 years. I had to lose a 6-figure job for this. I got kicked off YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Venmo, PayPal. So
You know too much.
yeah. Yeah, censorship is normal now, and no one even cares, because as long as you're not getting censored, who cares, right? And then we turn around and we ain't got no straps left. People still scared of the air. Although they're going to have to take the straps from most people, I know that, but don't worry. Don't take what they give you or you ain't going to be using it. That's all I can say. I'll get kicked off YouTube. Don't take what they give you, bro. And I can't get specific, but you should know there's only one thing that's applicable to everyone in the world right now that means. What?
To go out sing?
Nah. You can sing better than me, I guarantee you. I'll spit a little bit. I'll hit you with some rhymes. I'll do it slow, though. All right. So they took the way you saw the world and distorted it, and now you think you want to rock that twirl somewhere orbiting. Theory is disproportionate. The truth that get distorted quick with a forceful grip. They forced the misinfo that we absorbing quick. Took the people's signature, extorted it. They forging it. If news anchors informants who informing them. There's a surplus, but they tell us there are shortages. Credit economy, mortgages. Dollar that's supported with empty fortresses. But what's important is this reporting ships important gifts. Of course it is what extortion is. In accordance with an assortment list of foreign tricks, we ignoring which informant this, we snoring tricked. Pedophilia and the government endorsing it. Yeah, eugenics is exactly what abortion is. You just vilified those unsubordinate. That's the way the matrix engineer. That's unfortunate.
I need that PUA.
So yeah, they lied about everything. So, and they're conditioning you for the mark of the beast right now. So don't fall for it. They're scanning your wrist and your forehead as you go into a
That's the
store.
vaccine. Let me talk.
Can't say that word.
Let me talk.
Can't say it. Can't say it. You can't. You cannot say. You can't. No, didn't say that. Didn't say that. Didn't say that. You can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say that.
Don't say it.
No, I'll kick my channel off.
All right, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. I have one more strike. They terminate my channel. I'll talk to y'all in a second when I turn the live off. Like I can't.
Let it go.
They'll kick it off. Yeah, but I'm just saying they're conditioning you for the mark of the beast. That's why they scan your wrist and your forehead when you go into stores for the last year. Oh, just a thousands-year-old old prophecy. Probably coincidence. Yeah, they take your temperature and scan your wrist and forehead. They told you to wear a mask to identify yourself, to buy, sell, and trade. The whole world shut down the same year this happened. What a coincidence. Probably all just a coincidence, though. Make sure you go back and post a pic for the gram. Keep up with Jersey's new album. That's all that matters. I wonder when Jersey drops a new mixtape, dude. I gotta go watch my Netflix. Who cares that they're taking over the world? No big deal. The whole entire world shut down on the same day. And I can't even tell you all the truth because I got kicked off. But anyway, they said it was going to be 2 weeks. What happened to that? Damn, that was like a year ago, bro. Oh, all hell Biden. He said we can breathe again. We just got to take what they give us. How about no? Tell that psychopath to kick rocks. And they're all psychopaths. Every president's related. Tracks back to English royalty. Moving over then. Hopefully, YouTube's not tripping. I did not say anything. Not medical advice. Not medical advice. Not giving medical advice. Do research before you are compliant to the government's plans. Believe it or not, the government doesn't love you. The government just murders millions of people all the time, so let's not blindly believe them. The Earth is not a spinning ball. NASA lies. Takes $60 million a day. You can't go to space. Can't have vacuum next to pressure. It violates the second law of thermodynamics. So the second law of thermodynamics necessitates pressure requires a container. How could you have pressure next to a vacuum? You literally couldn't. This is impossible, and it's antithetical to natural law. Bring your professors. Tell them to come holla at me. They can't debate it either. $100 cash to anybody that answers 3 basic questions about the globe Earth, right? Since I'm so crazy for thinking the Earth's flat, I'll give you $100 if you can answer 3 questions about the globe Earth that you think I'm crazy for not believing in. Truth that you want to try it? How many times does the globe spin every 24 hours? Try again. How many times does the Earth spin every 24 hours or every 1 day? 1, that's right. How far away is the sun?
How many? 90 billion?
90 billion?
Or 90 million?
90 million? I'm going to give it to you. It's 93 million. So we'll just let you rock with it. All right. What's the radius of the Earth?
The radius?
Yeah, the distance from the center to the edge of a circle or a sphere.
Okay, can you answer one of my questions just right now?
Yeah, go. No, okay. What's your question?
How many times does the Earth rotate? Like how fast is the Earth rotate?
1,040 miles per hour east at the equator. Yeah, east at the equator. All right, if you figured this math out top of your head, bro, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. What was the question? Radius?
Yeah, what's the radius of the Earth? It's a lot of conversion of metrics, though.
Ask him a five question.
I'm gonna go with. No, I can definitely do this. You're not giving me enough time. Okay.
Take your time, bro.
Oh, okay. Just stop.
No one pulled their dumb phones out and Googled this for him.
No, stop.
What you just say?
360 degrees.
That's so easy.
That's not it.
That's not easy. Stop.
What's the radius of the Earth in miles?
In miles.
And miles.
I'm pulling for you, bro. I've been trying to give the $100 away for like a week.
They're distracting.
Go, young boy. Ask him, young boy.
There's a lot of them. I'm gonna go with 40,000 miles.
40,000. No, my man, I'm sorry. It's 3,959, but 3959 is what is it, I think. It's all right. Thanks for playing, bro. If I had some loose change, I'd give you one. The Earth is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. They lie. No big deal. Government always lies. The Earth is flat. That's why you don't feel like you're moving. The Earth doesn't move because it's not moving. Stuff in the sky moves because stuff in the sky moves. Look out at that water right there. Tell me how curved it looks. You know why it's called a horizon? Because it's horizontal. It literally came from the word horizontal. Horizontal means flat or level. Fluid statics necessitates water finds its level. How does 70% of water around a ball convexly bend and adhere to the exterior of a spinning spherical object in a vacuum? It literally couldn't. This is in defiance of fluid statics. That's why we put fluid in levels to build things, because water always finds its level. How is 70% of a ball flat? I thought I was the crazy one. We should probably just believe NASA went to space, though. You know, the same people that brought Nazis over here. Yeah, they brought Nazis over here and took us to the moon, but we can't go back 50 years later. That seems legit. 1 in 3 Americans didn't even believe in it then. I can't believe that many people still believe in it now. It blows my mind. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Have you guys watched the moon landing, or you just assume we went? It's like a very, very low budget movie. It's dumb. We got 4K in our pockets now, bro. The reason they haven't faked the moon landing again is because they can't. They had black and white TVs back then. So they admit they can't go back to the moon, though. We give them $60 million a day and they can't go back to the moon, but they did it in 1969. World-renowned astronaut Don Pettit, verbatim quote, "I would go back to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we destroyed that technology and it's a painful process to build it back." What a cool story. They say it's too dangerous to go. We just luckily did it like 6 times successfully in the middle of the 60s. So anyway, you can't go to space, can't be a vacuum next to a pressurized system, violates second law of thermodynamics. The reason this is important is because the Earth's not spinning. You didn't evolve from monkeys. That's dumb. The Earth is the center of everything. It doesn't move, which means you were created because someone had to put the Earth here. It's the only way it could be the center of everything that exists. Do with that what you will. But the necessary antecedent, fancy word for requirement, the requirement for creation is a creator. How's the Earth the center of everything if it wasn't created? And I'm going to spit over the music so I don't get a copyright because YouTube be tripping.
Yo, want to rap on that?
Nah. In a world. Chill. No, I can't. I don't be cussing. I don't be cussing. I don't be cussing on my YouTube, bro. Yeah, right there. Yeah. No, I can't. I'll get copyright. I'll get copyright. Nah. Yeah. Like instrumental beats that are copyright free. Yeah. Or just link up when we do. Spit the other one. I'll spit the other one. Yeah. All right, I'll let you start it then.
Man, I wish we could get the auto tune on this motherfucker.
Use your acapella, bro. YouTube literally censors me and shadow bans me, bro. I get 1 strike, I'm out. Chill. Yeah. Damn, you trying to clown them.
Whoever didn't without cursing, so I said, if you ever to say something to say that it was surly.
The surface of the Earth isn't covered for certain. I've been searching. Yeah. Give you $100 if you can answer some questions with the word in.
I'm waiting for it to finish the time.
You got it.
I know he got some shit.
I don't care. Chilling. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'll spit the other rhyme too. I want everyone to listen to it anyway. All right, I'm gonna slow it down though. So they took the way you saw the world and distorted it, and now you think you want to rocket twirl somewhere orbiting. Their theory is disproportionate. The truth get distorted quick with a forceful grip. They force in misinfo that we absorb and quick. Took the people's signature, extorted it. They forging it. If news anchors inform, it's so informing them. There's a surplus, but they tell us there are shortages. Credit economy, mortgages. A dollar that's supported with empty fortresses. What's important is this reporting shift important gives of course it is what extortion is. In accordance with an assortment list of foreign tricks, we ignoring which informant is informative. We snoring tricked. Pedophilia in the government endorsing it. Eugenics put abortion is. Vilified those insubordinate. Way to matrix engineer. That's unfortunate. $100 cash. Anybody can answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth. Yeah. The Earth's a planet, it's stationed, but y'all can't come to terms like layman. To me, that mean you lamed in. The Earth's not a ball, that's dumb. Anybody think they can answer 3 basic questions about the Earth being a ball? I'll give you $100 cash. Because you think I'm crazy, I don't think there is a ball, then you should at least know what you believe in and think I'm crazy for not believing in, right? $100 cash, no strings attached. Mobbing through the streets, trying to give some bread away. Don't nobody know the questions. Y'all don't know how big the Earth is, how fast it spins, how fast it revolves, what tilt it's on, what kind of vacuum it's in, nothing about it. How you know it's a ball then, bro? You don't even know how big it's supposed to be. Well, guess what? I know how big it is and I tested it. It's not what they said it is. You ever tested the Earth? The cool thing about this is you don't gotta believe me, you can test it. But I just want you to know, let's just skip to the jump here. Alright, why does it matter? Why is it important? Well, if the Earth is the center of everything and flat, that means it was created, so. $100 cash, anybody can answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth. I'll tell you what the first question is, super easy. It's the easiest one I come up with. How many times does the globe spin every day? Yeah, how many times does the globe spin in 24 hours? Or you can pick whichever question you want to answer. You can answer the multiple choice, which is, so what shape do they say the Earth is? A sphere or is it pear-shaped? Nope, they say it's pear-shaped. How dumb is that, bro? They say the Earth is pear-shaped, bro. Y'all didn't even know that, though, and I'm crazy. The Earth's not a ball, bro. That's dumb. You know what water doesn't do? It doesn't bend around a ball. That's literally impossible. $1 million reward to anybody that can show water bending around the outside of a ball that spins. It's been up for 2 years. A flat earther's been offering $1 million. No one's won it. I thought we were the crazy ones. We actually put our money where our mouth is. Nobody can get the bread. So it's pretty important, you know, that maybe you know what you're talking about. And they're conditioning you for the mark of the beast. That's why they're scanning your wrist and forehead, trying to get you used to being robots. I'm just saying, though. Sorry. Alright, so I can only say so much. My YouTube channel will get terminated, but they said it was going to be 2 weeks. It's been over a year. The whole world shut down over Q. In case you guys weren't here, the whole entire world, every country agreed that we're going to shut down overnight because, the air is going to kill us now. Not medical advice. Then they started scanning your wrist and scanning your forehead as you go into stores, just like the prophecy and the scriptures from thousands of years ago told you they would do. Just a coincidence, probably, though. You guys are coincidence theorists. You know what Yeshua said? Yeshua said that in the end, the days would shorten. Guess what? 2020, we had the 20 shortest days ever recorded in human history. Probably another coincidence. Can't prove the scriptures wrong. I know y'all get triggered because religion sucks. I agree with you. It's trash. But Yeshua hated religion. His name wasn't Jesus either. That's dumb. It wasn't his name. That means may his name and remembrance be blotted out. That's what the Talmudic interpretation for that is. But I've never seen any other quote-unquote religion's main character's name be changed, the birthday be changed, a bunch of the scripts be taken out, the English changed the actual words. There's only one that's been so attacked. Probably coincidence. Thousands of years ago they told you that there would be a one world order and that they would scan your wrist and your forehead and then make you identify yourself to buy, sell, and trade. Anyone checked out what happened last year? I don't know where y'all were, but...
A young boy right here want to say something real fast. Let me give him the mic. Got him the mic.
Everybody always quick to turn the pressure on. Have these niggas know MCS long. If in this game is real, it's long bone. Sound like you slurred up, sound like you said bomb. Say you gonna slip like you slide though. Say that thing do like a slide though. It belongs in the kick though. They don't even know it sound like kick though. And had these niggas like slip though. Had these niggas want kick like the heck though. I don't even really want to joke though. I ain't got jokes cause the shit like the hit though.
Who just said there's not wrong content on this channel? I just asked not to do this shit.
But I want to hear a nigga talk like this, like Bob though, both one book that nigga with like though. Lonnie Mother had a little talk with his own on. I don't even like how to go though. Like, what are they talking about?
It was trying to be cool. I feel you. Like, nah, I try to keep it cool. YouTube looks for excuses to censor me, so I don't even be cussing. But I see you, bro. You got little bars there. Cheer. I wonder how you breathe and what's the antecedent. You can't have gas pressure without a container. Can't sit next to a vacuum. They lied about the Earth and take $60 million a day to do it. The Earth is flat, doesn't move, and it has a container. Oh, I'm crazy, but no one can win the $100.
Damn. I give him the mic. He said, God damn. What the fuck? No fully I am. He just, I'm him. I don't know how to rap, but I'm strapped. Don't watch me, nigga. Don't watch my back. Hold on.
All right. I'll message y'all a little bit. I'll message y'all a little bit. Chill. No, maybe in a sec.
Hold on.
Y'all be talking. I can feel it. Y'all about to talk reckless. Nah, bro. I get one strike. My channel gone.
What's your name? It doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I don't like to identify some public cities. The people that wear pentagrams like to run up on me. I mean cops, whatever you call them. They wear pentagrams. No, yeah, it's cool. I tell them to kick rocks every time. Yeah, so they try to scare you away from your First Amendment, but you know it's all good. Hey, don't take what they give you. You don't got to be scared of the air. Wait. Let me check the air. All right, it's good. I checked it. The air's good. You don't got to worry. The air's good. I thought it was 2 weeks, bro. Why y'all still scared of the air, bro? Please stop. It looks dumb. It is dumb. Not medical advice though, because YouTube will take my channel down. We're in such a free country. Yeah. So I'm just sitting down with the truth. No one else gonna tell you, bro. They're scanning your wrist and forehead so you're ready for the mark of the beast, and you can think it's fake, but that's why it's gonna work. So, dang, what is this song, bro? I'm gonna chill. So yeah, a few thousand years ago, they told you that in the end, the days would shorten. That's what Yeshua, the Messiah, said. Well, guess what? In 2020, we had the 20 shortest days ever recorded in human history. This is the same year the entire world shut down because they told you to be scared of the air. The same year they told you to wear something so you can buy, sell, and trade when you go into stores. The same year they started scanning your wrist and forehead, and the same year they started rolling out genetic modification. Probably all a coincidence.
North Philly in this bitch. Leave me alone. I don't condone the bullshit that you got at home. I don't care. My girl might be a tramp. Fuck that shit. I got 1,000 food stamps.
Alright, bro. Anyway. The Earth's not a spinning ball, that's dumb. The Earth's not a spinning ball, and if that's offending y'all, then y'all sound lame to me, bro, because it's just not a ball. Do you feel like you're spinning? Unless you've been chugging tequila, you're not spinning right now, bro. You know why? Because the Earth don't move. I know that's profound, huh? You know whenever you lay down after you're drunk and you get the spins, what you got to do to stop spinning? You got to put your feet back on the ground, bro. It's because the Earth don't spin, bro. That's how you stop spinning. It's dumb. $100 cash. Anybody answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth? I'm gonna go ahead and be real with you though. No one ever wins the money. I mobbed through DC for like 5 days. No one had the answer. No one had the answer here yesterday. No one will have the answer in Philly or New York or Niagara Falls, wherever we go. No one's gonna have the answer. So, and they're not. They're just basic questions. So check this out. The Masons came up with the globe Earth live. You know anything about Freemasons? You can go up to the 33rd degree in Freemasonry. You actually go to 32 degrees, and then you have to be voted on. Jeez Louise, mask is trash. You have to get up to the 32 degree, and then you have to actually be voted on to go to number 33. You're not allowed to be a 33rd degree Freemason unless you know the Earth is flat, and unless you know that you're a Luciferian. This is what their literature says. Just the richest, most powerful people in the world. Probably coincidence. Well, so they cast a lie on the Earth, and they told everyone that the Earth was a ball. You're actually not allowed to be a Mason if you're an atheist either. They consider it the dumbest ideology that exists. Anyway, I digress. So they told you the Earth was a ball. Okay, let's see. Their favorite number as Luciferians is 666. That's the only times they used it. So they say that the circumference of the Earth in nautical miles is 21,600. That's 6 times 6 times 600. They say the diameter of the moon is 2,160. 6 times 6 times 60. They say the Arctic circles is 66.6 degrees north and south. They say we're on a 66.6 degree tilt. They say that we're going around the sun 66,600 miles per hour. They say that in 1666, Isaac Newton had an apple fall on his head and he discovered gravity, which number for gravity is 6.66666. Wow. You guys think that's just a bunch of coincidences? We're going around the sun 666 on a 66.6 degree tilt as they discovered gravity in 1666, and the number for gravity is 6.666. It's a Luciferian trick. They want to see if you'll figure it out. You're not allowed to be a 33rd degree Mason unless you find out what the Earth is. Illuminati, yeah, top level. Most Masons don't even know what's going on. I talk to Masons all the time. They think the Earth's a spinning ball in a vacuum. I'm like, you're a little behind, bro. Go read your own library. They give you access to the library. They don't make you read it, though. They just want to sit back and see if you pass the test. You have to get voted on. You have to know the Earth is a geosynchronous stationary plane. The G stands for a few things in the Masonic symbol. It stands for Gnosticism, the Grand Architect, the number 7, the 7th letter of the alphabet, because it's the sacred number of sacred geometry. It also stands for geometria, which is measurement of the Earth, which is why it has a compass and a square during the Freemason symbol. It's how you measure a flat Earth. You're not allowed to be a 33rd degree Mason unless you know what the Earth is. Also, by the way, you can't be an atheist and be a Freemason. And I'm also going to say this. There's no such thing as atheist. There's literally no such thing as an atheist. You have to say you know for a fact that there is no creator. Anyone here know for a 100% fact that there's no creator? Of course not. So you're agnostic at best. But anyway, you're not allowed to be a high-level Mason unless you're an atheist. But they told you that everything came from nothing. That's called the Big Bang Theory, which is why you think you're an atheist, even though actually a Catholic priest came up with that. How ironic is that?
Everybody in the world, I don't care. You can have Eve or Jerry Curl. I don't care because I love my girl. I really love my girl. I love my girl. And I love my girl.
Jeez. All right, so yeah, the truth is that the Earth is special. You're special. You have a spirit. You didn't come from apes. That's dumb.
Why is that doing that?
Did you turn it up some? So, no, you didn't come from lightning striking primordial soup, then rocks turned into fish that turned into rodents. They actually say your ancestors are rats. You think you came from a rat? That's dumb. And that the rats then turned into apes that turned into humans. And there's nothing special about you. You're a tiny speck of dust in this huge universe where everything came from nothing. The truth could not be further from that. The truth is that the Earth is the center of everything. The sky resets right over the center of the Earth for all recordable history for thousands of years. So just go Google on your dumb phone and type in time-lapse of the star trails. It'll show you that they do perfect circles around Polaris every single year. They reset for all recordable history for thousands of years. The Earth is the center of everything. The sky moves over top of us and is effectively a clock. So if the Earth is the center of everything and not moving, that means that it had to be placed there. If the Earth is the center of everything that exists, that someone had to put it there. That's why this law is important. It changes everything. They told you that you're a tiny speck of dust and that you came from apes and that nothing's important about you. Here, vote this way or this way. Be scared of the air. Give me your tax money, then die and repeat. But the truth is that you have a spirit. You know, science can't explain dreams, intuition, memories. It can't explain magnetism. You have a spirit. You're not just some like physical body walking around that's empty. Or at least most of you aren't. You know, I won't get into too many specifics. I got kicked off YouTube. So you're special. The Creator made you. He loves you. And they don't want you to know that because it's harder to control people that know they were created. If you think you came from an ape and nothing matters, you're really easy to control, bro. Because you're what you call nihilistic. This means apathetic, okay? It means you don't care about anything. That's what nihilism is. So you're nihilistic if you think everything came from nothing. We're just here to die and we came from apes. There's nothing special about me. You're easier to brainwash and control. This is why they gave the prisoners in concentration camps fluoride. It made them docile and nihilistic, which means they were easier to give orders to. That's why they told you that you're a tiny speck of dust in the ever-expanding universe that violates the second law of thermodynamics. I debate astrophysics professors. This is not a debate. I prove the Earth is not a ball, and millions of us around the world know it too. And this is why in the government, in Congress, they admit that they censor flat Earth forcibly because it's quote-unquote dangerous misinformation. Yeah, I'll give you $100 if you can answer 3 questions about the globe Earth. Anybody? Because everyone thinks I'm crazy for thinking the Earth's flat, but they don't even know what the globe Earth is. They don't even know what it claims. So you think I'm crazy for not believing what you don't even know what you believe yet. That seems wild to me. It's round. So is a quarter. Is a quarter a ball? No, it's not. I'll give you $100 if you can answer 3 basic questions about the globe Earth, right? Yeah. The globe Earth. the official globe Earth model that everyone believes. If you can get the answers right, I'll give you $100. I've tested it for 5 years. I know it's not round. You think I'm lying? Okay, well, we have an observation off the coast of Cali, the surface of the Earth based on the globe math. You've already checked out. You don't want to know the truth. Okay, based on the, listen to what I'm saying. We'll see. Okay, what's the circumference of the Earth? 24,901 miles. What's the radius of the Earth? 3,959 miles. What tilt are we on? 23.4, 66.6, same thing, because it's from a 9-degree right angle. How fast do we go around the sun? So I know more about what you think you believe, and I'm crazy for not believing it. That's weird, isn't it? Flat? Okay, well, there's something called fluid statics. Water always finds its level. That's why we put fluid in level so we can build things. It's called fluid statics. They say 70% of the Earth is oceans. How is 70% of a ball flat? Have I looked above? Yeah, what about it? Looks like a sky. It moves in perfect circles over top of us. For all recorded history, even the Egyptians documented it. And even your model claims this, by the way. They claim it's actually just still and you're spinning and it looks like that. There's tens of millions of us, and if you're appealing to majority, like, oh, most people don't agree with you, I guess slavery used to be cool too, huh? Because a bunch of people thought slavery was cool. So that's called an appeal to majority fallacy. And in addition to that, the government admits that they censored this and don't let people talk about it. Do you agree with the government forcibly censoring people? They say that in Congress. The YouTube representative, which works for Google, because Google owns YouTube, they admitted that they forcibly censor flat Earth. It's dangerous misinformation. What's her name? I don't remember. Sarah something. Just Google YouTube saying they censor flat Earth. Yeah. You don't know anything about this, and you're trying to check me because I don't know someone's last name. Yeah, she just Congress flat Earth. Yeah, exactly. This guy is called cognitive dissonance. He doesn't know anything about this stuff.
This nigga won't lie.
Yeah. I told you. Hey, watch. I offer you $100 to answer the questions. I just told you the answers too, and you still won't get it.
Come on, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Okay. How many times does the Earth spin every 24 hours? No, one. We don't do cussing, man. We don't do cussing. No cussing. Okay. I can't. All right. You guys can all work together. So according to what they say, what shape is the Earth? Is it a sphere or is it pear-shaped? Pear-shaped is right, yeah. Okay. How fast does the Earth spin?
This on YouTube? No, it's not. It's YouTube.
1,000 miles per hour. Okay, how far away is the sun? How far away is the sun?
Yeah! People commented.
No, you gotta get 3 questions right.
YouTube. I love the dances.
No.
They called you
All right.
Marcus.
How far away is the sun?
Those kids are hilarious. Poor kids are so lost, man.
60
Man,
million
we not lost.
That's pretty close, bro. It's 93 million.
I ain't lost.
You did
know.
better than they did. I'll give you a high five for that one. Good job, bro. Maybe in a sec, I'll have to find it. So if you're still around, I'll give you some participation money. I know everybody want to come up and answer questions wrong. Y'all gonna break me, bro. So, yeah, I'll ask you guys a question. Everyone else that gets on the mic just starts talking reckless. I gotta hold.
Gang, I'm in here with the big dog.
All right, no. See this? No, stop grabbing my stuff, man. Don't cuss.
Hi, guys.
What's up, bro? Hey, do you feel like the Earth is spinning right now? Do you feel like you're moving, or do you feel like you're standing still?
I feel like I'm standing still.
Yeah, exactly. You know why, bro? Because you're standing still, bro. The Earth doesn't spin. Nah, it doesn't spin. Ask your teacher how we're breathing oxygen if it's in a vacuum. She'll never answer it correctly. She'll say gravity doesn't work. No, the Earth doesn't move. That's why it doesn't feel like it's moving.
Fucking gay ass.
No one got it right. You have to get 3 questions right.
I love my mama.
No, I didn't. It's all
She
recorded.
don't do no.
Yeah, dude, I got like a stack of my. No. No. Sure.
Look at her.
I said sure.
We on YouTube, bro.
Why are you tripping?
Why are we on YouTube? Shit, bomb.
Man, we
Being
not lost kids,
confrontational,
you
man.
little faggot ass.
Sure.
Yeah. Yo, this YouTube, his racist ass leaving us. Babes, kids,
You're not talking about our money.
Dick.
Y'all, we got the question right. You're not talking about our money. So,
Yo,
y'all know.
what's your YouTube channel name?
Stop. What the fuck? We on TV, my nigga? Like,
We on TV?
Yeah.
We on TV?
Yeah.
gonna roll it away if you guys can't like chill.
you not selling shit. Nobody got no shit.
All right, well, yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
Most people have come up not being chill.
Well, y'all from down where? Because I can't tell.
She said, "Don't say bad word, kiddos." Yes, I'm cute, right? Who looked the best? The guy in the gray hoodie with a dookie shirt. You ugly as fuck.
I look the best.
Fuck
That's
outta
what
here.
they gonna say me. What you doing, racist? Like ass, we out.
All right, bro.
Take the phone to
Hey, John.
All right, guys, try to be nicer to people, man. Dang, bro, the world is lost, bro. You're cool. You're cool.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. See, she was cool. Dude, that's correct. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody just wants to act reckless, bro. Doesn't matter. The mic died anyway. The mic died anyway. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. And y'all got any questions y'all want me to talk to? Welcome to Babylon. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You wanna just dip? And I'll just talk to him as we walk. I'm tired of being around the same. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying. AC's crazy. I already know. Yeah, much love, bro. Hey, you can get this. Hey, you can get this back though, bro. Wait up. You got that back. I appreciate the look though, bro. No, it's a good look. You don't got. I mean, you don't gotta give it to me, man. The info's free, bro. Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate it though, man. That's much love. I'll keep it if you want me to, but I'm saying like you don't got to, bro. I do this for the love, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all for the love, bro. Yeah.
Yo, who are you, man?
Austin, bro. Yeah. Much love, bro. Y'all can find me on WitsitGetsIt. Yeah, I just, you know, it's all good. I do it for the free, bro.
A person is a person.
You're crazy. Not crazy though.
Low key. But hey, y'all can look me up on WitsitGetsIt. WITSIT gets it. WitsitGetsIt. That's our ID on YouTube. All right, y'all be easy. There, I had a few people that were listening, so what can you say? I can't, like, the mic died, but before I went live, I was, hey, the Earth's not a spinning ball, the Earth is flat. Good job, great stream, thanks. Sorry, I can't keep up with everything today. I'm not trying to hear the copyright music. I ain't even trying to hear it. Copyright music. YouTube gonna strike my channel, trying to make me lose it. All right, we're good. Dude, music's everywhere. What's going on, everybody? Trying to just mob a little bit away. This ain't where we were, is it? Nah, you're just down here. I think people were responding well. Yeah, dude, there were people that gathered around. So, I mean, we just go where we feel like we're supposed to go, and then we talk there, and we know there's only some people that are gonna hear. We were walking down here telling them the genetic modification isn't safe before the stream. I had somebody come up and spiral and start like screaming. Remember that guy? Yeah. Screaming, "Nuh-uh, show me the article." I showed him the article. He's like, "What's that even mean? That doesn't even matter." He's like, "Show it to me in Congress." I'm like, "Dude, can you leave?" Sorry if it's kind of like wobbly. Here, I'll try and wait up. Let me try and put it on here. All right. Just a sec. Yo, man, who's raising these children, bro? That's what I want to know. Let me throw that in my bag. Alright, what's up, guys? It started raining, so I got this like super cool hoodie. So, wait up, let me get a shot of me over here with the Ferris wheel in the background. Yeah, you got the mic.
What?
You grab the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna hand it to me? And then I want to flip this around. I'm just gonna talk on the mic even though it's not on, so we can get a shot of it with the Ferris wheel. You feel me? We're gonna try to create a compilation of all the places we go scenically. So I didn't think the mic was about to die. Just hold this. Where the hold it up here.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. The Earth is not a magic spinning ball. That defies physics. And you can take the mask off because you don't have to wear those. Not medical advice. The Earth is not a magic spinning ball. That defies physics. The Earth is flat. It doesn't spin. That's why you don't feel like you're moving unless you've been chugging tequila, maybe. The Earth is not a magic spinning ball. I'll give you $100. You can answer 3 questions about the Earth being a ball, but you can't. Thought I was crazy for not believing it. Never no one even knows what it is. The Earth is not a spinning ball. The Earth is flat. That's why it looks flat. The Earth is not moving. That's why you don't feel it moving. Stuff in the sky moves. That's why you see it moving. Is that all? You got the Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. People are like, who's this guy talking on the mic? It's not even working. Austin's always mad, cooped up, yelling at the mic. Yeah. All right, we got past the music. Jeez Louise, there's music everywhere, dude. It's so hard to fight the copyrights. Hopefully we get out of here. Hopefully we get away with this one is what I mean. What's up, guys? Mike is dead. He's doing it for the clip. Yeah, I was just trying to get the background. What's up? Like, people always are just like so determined, are so like concerned with the people around them. Like, what do they think, right? Like, what do the people around them think? That's the only way they can like be honest about conversations, is if the people around them are cool with it. It's so sad. And who's raising these children? Yeah. Your beard looks weird. Somebody give me some clippers. This stupid beard's weird. Tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. Who needs security? We mob up on the Pentagon. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna catch up with you later. I might do a stream in the RV. I know I keep saying that. It's always my intentions, and I'm kind of tired, but I'm not too tired right now, so I should be able to do one. So I'll try and do a stream. Oh my goodness, I ain't trying to get a copyright strike for the music. YouTube want to find an excuse to take my channel, so I lose it. Yeah. No, the Earth's not a magic spinning cartoon ball. If that's offending y'all, don't get involved. Oh, it's right over there? It's right there. Okay. What can I do? Oh my goodness. Check your email about dinner. All right, bro, will do. You've been getting some sun. Yeah, dude. All right, guys. Love you guys. We flat smacked Atlantic City on the boardwalk. I did a lot of activism before I turned the camera on because I couldn't document what I was talking about, and that's what I feel led to wake people up about. We're gonna work out getting on Glowbuster's channel on Rockfin, and then maybe even me just moving on WitsitGetsIt to Rockfin. Then I'll start maybe doing D-Live or Odyssey or Facebooks and stuff like that, where I can talk about it freely. So Dave wants to know your schedule if you have one. Yeah, dang, I'm supposed to already have told him one. So right now I'm thinking that we're gonna go to Philly tomorrow. Or the one thing that I don't know is if we go to Philly tomorrow or is if we stay here one more night then go to Philly the next day. I think we might go to Philly tomorrow, be there a couple days, be in New York a couple days, and then head to Dave. So what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I would say probably Sunday because like I rest on Shabbat. So Sunday, Monday, I might be able to get to Dave. I'll try to map it out, get the exact dates, and I'll text Dave. I'm really bad about that. I'm just gonna be real. No reason to front. So I'll try to figure it out, man. If you're in Philly or New York or Connecticut area, hit me up. If you're in Jersey, maybe we can grab lunch. Maybe we can grab dinner tonight. I'll check my email, or then we can grab something tomorrow before we dip out. Yeah. All right. So, love you guys. Sing and speak truth unequivocally. The weak find contentment in the consensus of ignorance. Support the tour, masqueradetour.com. I'm going to do a stream later and call out all the donations. I don't want you guys to think I'm leaving you hanging. You guys have been helping a brother out, so I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna call y'all out. Great job, bro. Thanks. Good night, everyone. Later, Austin. Later, bro. $WitsitGetsIt on Cash App, Whitsitt at protonmail.com on PayPal. And the weak find contentment, the consensus of ignorance. And whenever they revile you for his name's sake, which happens to me on a daily basis, but trust me, it's not a big deal. You get used to it, and then you just know you're doing something right. So whenever they revile you for his name's sake, rejoice, for they did it to all the prophets before you. All right, dude. I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. I'll try and do a stream later tonight on the computer as long as we can get good enough service. Peace.